I want to tell you about the most painful lesson in this entire series, because it's the one that nearly made me quit. I had a great product. I'd built the tool, and I made almost nothing. For weeks. I sat there refreshing a sales page that wasn't moving, convinced the product was broken. The product wasn't broken. Nobody knew it existed. That's the silent killer that takes out almost everyone. In this final episode, I'm going to fix it for you, and then show you the honest, real number math. That stacks everything we've built into $21,345 a month. Welcome to the finale. Episode 1, we built a product and got our first dollar. Episode 2, we built a tool that earns monthly. And now Episode 3, the part every hype channel skips because it's the part that's actually work, getting strangers to find you and buy. Distribution. This is where the money is actually won or lost. Let's finish this. Say it with me. No distribution, no money. You can have the best product in your category and starve, while someone with a worse product and a bigger audience eats. That's not fair, but it's how it works. And once you accept it, you stop blaming your product and start fixing the real problem. Here's the reframe. You are not in the product business. You are in the attention business that happens to sell a product. The good news, AI just made attention dramatically cheaper to create. And that's the engine we're building today. This is where your faceless channel comes in. Yes, exactly like the one you're watching. Here's the loop, and it's beautiful once you see it. You make short, genuinely useful content about the problem your product solves. Not ads, help. The Freelancer Late Payment Toolkit from Episode 1. You make videos and posts about how to get clients to pay on time. The Quote Generator tool from Episode 2. You teach how to write quotes that win jobs. You give away the what. Your product is the done for you. People who watch a free tip and think, I want this but faster, those are your buyers. And AI runs almost this entire engine. You hand it a topic, and it drafts the script, the hooks, the titles, the captions, the posts. You bring the taste and the face, or no face at all. The finance and make money niches pay especially well per view, so the content itself can earn on top of selling your product. But, and write this down, this is a 90-day game, not a 90-minute one. The single biggest reason channels fail is they quit right before the video that would have broken them. Consistency is the strategy. Most people can't do 90 days. If you can, you've already beaten almost everyone. Now here's where it all comes together, and where the big number stops being fantasy and becomes arithmetic. Stay with me, because I'm about to show you the actual math, line by line. You don't get to 21 grand from one thing. You get there by stacking what we've already built, each one reinforcing the others. The digital product from Episode 1 is your front door. Cheap, easy, yes, brings people in. The monthly tool from Episode 2 is your engine. Recurring, compounding, the part that doesn't reset. The content channel is your traffic. It feeds both and earns on its own. Then you add the two highest leverage layers. Affiliate income, where you recommend the tools you genuinely use and earn a recurring cut every month. And a service or consulting offer, because there are always people who will pay good money for you to just do it for them. And that's the highest paying layer of all. 5 streams. 1 audience. Built once, monetized 5 ways. That's leverage. That's the thing wealthy people always had that you weren't allowed to touch, and the entire reason this series exists is that AI just handed it to you. Okay? The number. And I'm going to be more honest with you than the thumbnail was, because you've earned it by making it to the finale. $21,000 a month is not week 1. Anyone who tells you that is selling you a dream to take your money. Here's the realistic shape of it. A handful of digital product sales a day. That's a few hundred a month. Your monthly tool, with a couple hundred of the right users, that's a few thousand a month, and it's recurring. Affiliate income compounding quietly in the background as your content grows. Another chunk that builds over time. A service offer where even a few clients a month pay real money. That's often the biggest single piece. And ad income from the channel feeding all of it. Add those up, Give it 6 to 12 months of the 90-day consistency we talked about. And 20 grand months stop being a fantasy and become a sum. Not a jackpot, a sum. The people who hit it are not smarter than you. They stacked, they stayed consistent, and they didn't quit at month 2. And here's the most honest sentence in this whole series. Most people who watch this will do nothing. Not because they can't, because doing nothing is comfortable and building is scary. The tiny number who actually start and don't stop are going to look back at this year as the one where everything changed. Be in that tiny number. Before I let you go, the graveyard. The methods that look like money and aren't, so you don't waste a single week on them. Generic prompt packs. That market peaked years ago, and the prices collapsed. AI content farms pumping out unedited articles. Search engines hunt those down and bury them. Done-for-you AI business packages. The same template sold to 1,000 people, and only the seller wins. Generic I'll teach you about AI courses. Hopelessly crowded unless they're laser-specific to one profession. And anything, promising income with no effort. Every real method in this series requires you to actually do the work. That's not the bad news. That's the moat. The effort is exactly what keeps the lazy competition out. So here we are. End of the series. You know how to build a product, build a tool, and get strangers to buy. The only thing left is the part no video can do for you. Starting. So here's your final action, and I mean tonight, not soon. Take the one product idea you've been sitting on across these 3 episodes and do one concrete thing with it. Write the validation post, build the first draft, or publish your first piece of content about the problem it solves. One real action, today. Then, come back and tell me in the comments which one you did. I read every single one, and the people who comment "done" are the ones I watch grow. If this series gave you an actual plan instead of just hype, do me one favor. Subscribe, because I'm documenting this whole build in real time, the wins and the failures. And the next series goes deeper on the traffic engine that makes all of this run. Don't let this be another video you watched and forgot. Go take your one action. I'll be right here when you're ready for what's next.